North Macedonia drew 1 apiece. Nothing in Copenhagen between Denmark and England. Belgium hit 5 to thump Iceland and make it 2 wins out of 2. Portugal beat Sweden 2-0, both goals from Cristiano Ronaldo. France came from a goal down to beat Croatia 4-2. Montenegro beat Luxembourg 1-0. Azerbaijan won 1-0 in Cyprus, and Liechtenstein also won on the road in San Marino. Former Newcastle and Paris Saint-Germain fullback Didier Domi is with us tonight in the beIN Sports studio. Didier, he did it, and he did it in style. Cristiano Ronaldo with a century of international goals.
Yeah, his aim today was just to score at least one, to reach the 100 goal before he left the national team. He did it, 2 wonderful goals, 1 free kick, exceptional, and the other one a volley, I think. So it's Cristiano again in history. He's unbelievable. His hunger, his determination is always the same, and he's really proud, to play for his national team.
And we're just showing you that booking for Svensson. It became more relevant on 40 or so minutes. Just after Ronaldo had this chance, Svensson picked up a second yellow. He was sent off and also gave away the foul, which led to Ronaldo's 100th.
Yes, exactly. It was a perfect position for him, slightly on the left. He gets his routine, his leg spread, and then took it perfectly into the top corner. So it was a great free kick again.
You just had the feeling it was all lined up, stroke of half-time. Ronaldo had the look in his eyes. And he hasn't always had the best ratio when it comes to free kicks, but 10%, 10 out of his 100 international goals are from set pieces.
Oh, yes. It has to be at the right range. That's what I'm saying. When it's too close, sometimes there's problem, which is normal. You have less angle, but when it's 20, 25 yards away, it's perfect for him, because he's got the pace, the power, accuracy, and then you can have that sort of a free kick. So it was really good for him.
Well, this was his second. To get it up and over, to dip it over the keeper who was 2 yards off his line. Oh.
Yeah, that's the vision really of the game, and then you need the execution. It was perfect. There's so much time between the control and the strike, and really well, to put it on the second post over the goalkeeper.
Simply sensational. One of the all-time greats. 101 international goals, now chasing down 110, the record. Ali Dai, I think that is, of Iran. 55 rights, 22 left, 24 headers, 10 free kicks, 11 penalties, 9 hat-tricks, and of course 2 major honours with Portugal. UEFA tweeted their congratulations after goal number 100. Here is that all-time top goal scorers list. Ronaldo now second, just 8 behind Ali Dai. Well, it's only a matter of time, isn't it? The way he's going.
Of course, yeah.
Will he do it in October, November?
October, November.
Next summer's championships?
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
not?
Cristiano, no mercy. Even against small teams, if he can hit 3, he will hit 3. That's the difference.
Hey, absolutely. Didier, France had a very good night tonight. Came from a goal down to thump Croatia by 4-1.
Oh yes, it wasn't easy. Croatia had to react from their games against Portugal, where they were far under their level. They started well. Opened the score, but then we had that with Marshall. He loves to start from the left, and all this combination with Ben Yedder and Griezmann on the finishing. So it was a good action, this one. And we're glad for Martial, because he had a very good season with Man United. And now you can see the confidence is back, 17 Premier League goals. And now you can see he's really happy on this game. I hope it will be a good spell for him with France now.
Croatia didn't make it easy. Brekalo on as a sub. The Wolfsburg man made it 2-2. Upamecano off the bench to head home France's third. The fourth, a landmark goal. Olivier Giroud making his 99th appearance for Les Bleus and became just the third man to score 40 international goals.
Oh yes, he's really precious. He's unbelievable. He does what he he does the best. It's in the box, and it's really even penalty, everything, he will take it, and he's just surpassed people like Zidane, and then he's not far away from Henry, so that's a real big record for him as well.
Just worth noting for you, Eduardo Camavinga came on as a second-half sub for France, the youngest player to make his international debut for over 100 years. France and Portugal, both with 2 wins out of 2, they will meet in October. Belgium had a very good night tonight. Kevin De Bruyne back into the starting lineup after being absent at the weekend to be at the birth of his child. Had more to celebrate than that. Was named as the PFA Player of the Year as well today. What a few days he has had. Mark that with a 5-1 win against Iceland tonight. Iceland went in front in this one. Big deflection on that shot from Johnson. Alex Witsel made it 1 apiece. Not sure he realised the ball had crossed the line. It was given. No VAR, remember. Belgium in front. Michy Batshuayi before half-time. On for the rebound. And then in the second half, it was all Belgium. Dries Mertens made it 3 early in the second. So Mertens made it 3. Batshuayi made it 4. Belgium looking really sharp this early in the season, Didier.
Oh yes, because we've seen Iceland against England. It was not easy to break that team. They're really solid and disciplined, and to put 5 to that team, that's really mean a lot. It's on Mertens they were there, but Batshuayi came back. That's good. De Bruyne as well on the final pass sometimes. So that's a great score for Belgium.
He's one for the future. Joseph Doku, 18 years old, Anderlecht striker with his goal tonight. Trent Alexander-Arnold was named as the 2020 Young Player of the Year. Played for England tonight. Not much to talk about in the game itself, sadly. By the way, the Women's Awards, PFA today. Bethany England won the Player of the Year, the Chelsea player, and Manchester City's Lauren Hemp was named the Young Player of the Year. Denmark had the best of this one, did you?
Yes, they had the better chances in the first half.
Well, throughout the whole game, I was keeping an eye on social media, going through it, and Gareth Southgate was getting a bit of stick for not being adventurous enough, not trying to open up the Danes.
Oh yeah, he could have, because it was some point. We know it was too predictable, the build-up of England and how they played. On the flank, we wanted a little bit more. Diversity in the last third, especially Sancho and Telling. They always played inside, and maybe they should have changed sometime with Trent and Trippier, and that's why they weren't too much creative in that game. So we didn't see Kane except on the 93rd minute. It was not a technical and creative good performance from England. They didn't concede. That's good. But still, we expected a little bit more. But physically, they were not that good. So that's normal. That the first 2 games of the season for some of the players. So I can understand that. 5 consecutive clean sheets now for England, and that was almost the foundation for that smash and grab deep in stoppage time. Had Harry Kane been able to roll that over the line, you'd imagine the Danes would have felt very hard done by. In the end, goalless in Copenhagen. Harry Kane not 100% happy, it would seem. An unbeaten start for England, but they sit behind Belgium then after 2. Iceland without a win. Another clean sheet then for England. That will be a memorable night's work for Conor Cody, who made his debut tonight.
So wearing the England shirt for a full international, sum it up.
Pride. Honestly, I'm immensely proud of playing for my country. It's something I've always dreamed of. I said in my press conference last week about the feeling of getting the call, but the feeling to play on this pitch with these players, and let's not shy away from it. There's some world-class players here. We're still not into the stars of the season, and it's something where we can always improve. But listen, you take everything away, and look, I've actually played for England. It's an incredible feeling, and something I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
And do you feel you've done most of your job with the clean sheet?
Yeah, you look at it from a defender's point of view and you want to keep clean sheets. That's what we said before the game as a back three, as a back five, that we wanted to keep clean sheets, and it was important we stuck to our task and stayed together and stayed compact, and I thought we'd done that. I thought we defended really well. There was a little chance at the end with Ericsson where he hits it over where we were disappointed to give that away, but I thought other than that we've done okay, so it's something we can improve on, we can build on, but like I said, it's something I'll never forget in a long time.
One of the things you're able to hear, obviously, in stadiums now is the loud voices. And Lee Dixon, our co-commentator, said yours was one of the loudest throughout the game. Was that you simply being your natural self, be it playing for England or Wolves or whoever? Yeah,
it's something. Listen, I'm 27 now. I'm a man, and I don't think about anything else other than helping my country. That was something that I wanted to do when I got picked. It was an incredible feeling, but I knew I had to come here and help the team, and that's something I want to do. So no matter what happens in the future, I can say I've come here tonight and helped England. And I made my debut.
What do you hope you've shown?
Just how I do things, and hopefully that I can help this team move forward, because that's all we're here for. We're not here for personal gains, we're not here for anything like that. We're here to help the team and improve, and I think as long as we're doing that, we're all happy.
And what have you made of being with England over the last few days? You've obviously you've seen the scrutiny, you've seen what it means to play for the country up close and personal as it might be. Yeah. How would you sum up that experience?
I'll be honest, I knew the scrutiny coming into it because I read papers, I read the news, I read things like that, so I knew what comes with playing for England, but you don't concentrate on any of that because all it's been this week is excitement. I was absolutely made up to be involved on the other day against Iceland, but to actually make my debut today, it's amazing. It's something I've dreamed of from when I was a little boy, and I know my family, my wife, my kids will be watching at home because it's an incredible feeling, honestly, and it's something for them as well because it's something they look back on and say the son, their husband has played for England, so it's amazing.
And the shirt, any particular plans for it?
It's going right up in my house, yeah, right up. I don't know what way, front or back yet, but it's something where I'll keep it forever. Honestly, I'll keep it forever. I'll remember this forever because it was absolutely amazing, and listen, it's something I'll never forget.
Thank you, well done.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Congratulations, Conor Cody, one of 4 debutants for England tonight. Calvin Phillips of Leeds, Jack Grealish and Ainsley Maitland-Niles also getting England caps tonight. Well done to them all. The PFA Team of the Year was named this evening in England. Nick Pope was the goalkeeper, Trent Alexander-Arnold the right back, Andy Robertson the left, Van Dijk and Soyuncu, Jordan Henderson, Premier League winning captain, in the centre alongside De Bruyne and David Silva. De Bruyne, the PFA Player of the Year, and the top 3, Aubameyang, Jamie Vardy and Sadio Mane. And Premier League football returns this weekend. Fulham against Arsenal kicks us off, a London derby. You've got Palace, Southampton. Liverpool, the champions, start their defence against Marcelo Bielsa's newly promoted Leeds. And we finish Saturday with West Ham against Newcastle. Sunday has West Brom, Leicester and Everton go to Spurs. And 2 more games on Monday night as well. It's Sheffield United at Wolves and Chelsea go to Brighton. And that is pretty much us out of time. Didier, as always, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you very much for watching. This weekend, the Premier League is back. Good night.